So I just got home from the gym and I wanted to talk about something that I haven't really discussed yet in this series, and that is setbacks. This week has not been a good one for me in multiple ways, both with the workouts and just in my personal life, and it can be really easy to start to feel sorry for myself and get frustrated and just not want to like talk to anyone. And I just wanted to talk a little bit about that and how that affects this prep. I'm gonna go back to Monday because Monday was kind of where the week just started to go downhill. I didn't get to work out Monday just because of my work hours and my gym's hours. They just didn't line up, so I couldn't make it in. And then I had some stuff that I was dealing with in my personal life on Monday, stuff that actually had to do with this prep, and I'm not going to get into that right now. I'll probably do a separate video about it another time, but that just kind of messed up my night. All I wanted to do was go home and just be in bed. I didn't feel like celebrating the new year. Like, I didn't feel happy at all. And Tuesday was a really bad day just because I was still thinking through and thinking about the night before, and I couldn't wait to just go home and not be around anybody. I just wanted to be alone. And when I'm in a bad mood, the gym is one of the ways that I don't want to say escape my problems, because your problems are going to be there no matter what, but it's one of the ways that I deal. I can go into the gym and focus on my workout and not have to worry about work or personal stuff. I can just have something else to focus on and take my mind off of whatever it is for like an hour and a half. And what was so hard about Monday and Tuesday wasn't that I was dealing with stuff in itself. It was just that I couldn't go to the gym and put all of that out of my mind for an hour. Then yesterday, my gym had normal hours again, and I was super excited because I thought, perfect, like I get to go to the gym, I'm gonna get a good workout in, like it's a new split. I was super excited. I get to the gym and I realize I didn't have my straps with me, and I didn't have my workout, the actual workout I was supposed to do. Normally I take a picture of it, or I have the actual like workout printed with me. Didn't have either. And so that right there just put me in a bad mood because I was so ready to get going. It was already like 5:30, and I knew that by the time I got home, got the workout, and got back, the gym was going to be even busier. So going into the workout, I was already not feeling good. So I finally made it back to the gym with the workout and got into it. And this week, like I mentioned in one of my last videos, is a heavy, the first 2 days are heavy. It's 4x5 with compound lifts. So I was doing barbell squats and barbell overhead presses for my first superset, and it was hard, but I made it through. Then I go to do my second superset, which is barbell bench press and dips. Literally every single bench was taken. All the flat benches were taken, so I was like, all right, fine, I'll go and just do it with dumbbells. All the benches in the free weight section were taken. And at this point, I was just like so irritated. I walked up towards the front desk because I needed to just take a second and just not be around all those people. And I texted Paul and I was like, I'm literally this close to leaving. So he texted me back and he's like, you need to calm down, like take a couple deep breaths, it'll be fine. So I just stood there for a minute or two and just breathed. That's all I felt like I could really do. And I'm not trying to be dramatic or anything, but like there have been a very few times where I've actually like wanted to walk out of the gym because of how frustrated I was. And last night was one of them. And after a couple minutes of just taking the time to breathe, I walked back towards the free weight section and was able to do my superset. But then my elbow started bothering me. It tweaks sometimes, and it was really hard to do the dips especially, but I made it through. Then I go to do the walking lunges and lateral raises. When it came time to do the lateral raises, my grip, when I got up to here, my hand was kind of twinging, like my grip was having a hard time staying strong, and I had to just take a longer rest, and finally made it to my last superset of push-ups and rope extensions, and my elbow was about to just like give out on me, and I kept telling myself, don't leave. You want this. Don't quit. And I tell people in my classes all the time, I'm like, don't quit, keep going. And it's easy to tell other people that, but it's hard to tell yourself that. And I kept pushing. I made it through. I got done, and I was just ready to leave. I was so glad I was done, and I made it through the workout. I feel like I'm in a tough place this week mentally, for the first time in this prep, and I wanted to just be open and honest with you guys about struggles that I have and setbacks and how I deal with them, because no matter where you are in your life, no matter what your career is, no matter what your goals are, you're going to have setbacks, and how you deal with that is going to determine whether you succeed or fail. And this week it's just felt like one thing after another, after another, after another, and again, I could just tell myself, just don't try. Wait till next week. Wait till a new week. Wait till Monday. But this is something that I want, and I don't want to sell myself short and wish I could have done more. When I step on stage, I don't want to look back through, my whole series of this prep and think like, oh, I shouldn't have walked out of the gym that day, or I shouldn't have cheated myself on that rep. I should have done more weight. I want to do whatever I can, and even when I'm hit with setback after setback, pushing is all that I can do. If you are having a hard time, just keep fighting, because if you want something bad enough, you will do whatever it takes to get it. And don't get me wrong, especially when it comes to fitness and working out, sometimes you need to just take a break. Sometimes that's part of what you need. Other times you have to keep pushing. The last couple days, it was not that I couldn't do something physically, it was a mental thing. And learning to push through those mental blocks is something that I'm going to have to get better about doing, because physically I can handle tough workouts. Like I love that stuff, and I wanted to share just how this week has already gone so far. I'm hoping tomorrow will be better. Thank God it'll be Friday, and then I'll have the weekend, and I'm just hoping that things will go better. I'll give you guys another update later on in the week about how everything went. But I've got to go to work in a little bit, so I've got to run upstairs, take a shower, and get all my stuff together. So thank you guys again for watching. I will see you in the next one.